All right, you guys, so as you can see, well, maybe you can see or you can't see, I don't know, it's pretty dark down there. We have a power wire, so we're gonna be talking a little bit about these power wires. I've got one running straight to the starter, goes down on the frame, over the cross member, I think it's called, and then it goes up back here, through the car, and there it is on the floor right there. And it's gonna go all the way back. By the way, there is the grounding point. I'll be looking at that. It's gonna come out right here, the wire, power wire. It's gonna go down, it's gonna go in here, into this box where the battery is gonna be. I currently don't have a battery, so I'm just gonna put one in there for reference, a dead one, just so we kinda know that the wires are long enough. I'm a little bit skeptical about this one. I think it's gonna be a little too short. Might need to get a longer one. But that's the plan anyway. You don't want to be grounding this thing like right here or something like that. So the mounting point for the seat belt is a really good ground because it's just a big plate, and you know that is attached really good to the body, so it's definitely not held in place by a small amount of tacks. It's really solid. So if you're gonna ground anything anywhere, try to find something like the seatbelt. Like, don't compromise on your safety, obviously, but if you can and when you can, try use the seatbelt mounts. That is a great grounding point. Another problem that we have is that we're gonna need a feed wire alongside of the supply wire. Those are some weird made-up names I've decided to call everything. So this is a supply wire. This goes straight to the starter. This is just for cranking. But we also have, you know, everything in here that needs power, you know, like radio and lights and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. Gonna be pulling that little wire. Yeah, and then we're gonna, you know, just get that finalized. We're gonna pull this wire, make sure that it's in place, and take it from there. I think I have some wire in here. I'm thinking it's probably better to pull a little bit of a too big one than to pull one that is too small. Yep, so I'm thinking I'm gonna pull this from the battery, and then we'll just use this if we need to supply something else. We're probably gonna be needing to supply the left side of the engine somewhere and put a fuse box and supply some relays. Yeah, so I think we're gonna start off with this, and we'll just pull this to wherever we need. All right, so let's start putting this in the car. Yep, there's absolutely no way I'm gonna be able to do that properly. Besides, I need that trim right there as well, so it's gonna have to come out either way. Oh, it's really annoying getting that in there, but all right, let's get it out. This is a pretty sharp corner right here. Yeah, I don't like that at all. We're gonna have to do something about this. Dang, that bird is going crazy. You guys hear that? It's just insane how loud this is. I mean, you guys have got to pick that up. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and tape this for now, but we're definitely gonna have to do something about that. Put some protection around there. There's a lot of weird wires here going kind of back and forth here. I don't understand this, but something to the door. I think that if I hook that up, yeah, I need some grounds. I haven't put the grounds in yet. I've got like 6 grounds to put in. But if I put in the grounds, hook that up, I should be able to get lights, ignition, turn signals, and all that stuff. And that will be step number 1, making sure that all of those things work before we move on with this thing and start with the engine electrics. So let's put all the grounds in. Let's do that. All right, so when I talk about grounds, this is what I'm talking about. These plates. So these are attached a little bit here and there on the body, but we're just gonna put those back, connect all the connectors that are there. Yeah, this is my box of screws. I have absolutely no idea where all this goes. Ah, I know where this goes. That weird one. I always wondered, is that a button connection? And there is a button. Anyway, let's put these on. There's a ground right there. Right down here by the floor. There's a little screw. We'll just take one of these and we'll just attach it. Make sure everything's relatively clean so we get a good ground. And there's at least a couple of connectors that I can attach right away here. Definitely some grounds in here. Probably this thick black one. It's usually round. All right, let's do the other side. We have a screw here. Oh my gosh, we even got the plate on. Did I already do this? Apparently I did. It is very stuffed, so I'm thinking I'm gonna put one more on there actually. What you can do, you can actually pair these up and expand them like so. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach this cable to the big B positive terminal, which is right up here. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll pop the camera in here and I'll show you guys when I'm done. All right? All right, so let's check it out. Oh. Okay, so here we go. Here is the connector I'm talking about. This is what basically feeds the whole car. So I just went ahead and put this in here. Also got a genuine Volvo connector on there. Look at that. All right, so next up is gonna be the grounds in the engine bay. We have one over here and one right here. Let's put those in place. I mean, theoretically, I guess, maybe, if we put a battery in there, something's gonna happen. See if we can't get that battery terminal on there. Just gonna go ahead and take them right there. All right, so I didn't find what I needed, but I'll just use this one for now. It's absolutely not the right one. I just wanna see the lights turn on. I'll get the correct one later today. Let's stamp that one and put a battery in. And by stamping, this is what I'm talking about. I've got this thing. So you put the wire in there and then you hit it with a hammer. It's a little bit medieval, but it works. Like the dedicated tool for doing this is incredibly expensive. And I only need to do a couple of them, so no point in making that investment. Just put it in like that. Put your knee in water, and it says to use eye protection, so you might want to go ahead and do that. Nice, good clamp on there. Let's put this back. See if we can't get a battery in there. Do we have a battery laying around? All right, so let's see here what happens. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so we got the battery on. Should I have an emergency plan? Well, I guess if something catches on fire, I can have this glove on. And I can just reach in here and lift it off the battery. Oh! Look at that. We have life. Wow. I don't know why that's so amazing to me, but that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. That one's dead. The bulb is probably missing. All right, let's switch that ignition and see what happens. All right, hopefully no fire. Oh! Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Lights work. Ignition, you can't turn the ignition off, it seems. So there's a slight issue there. Yeah, we got some action going on back here. Ah, there's another project. That is just awesome. Awesome, we got the lights working. Kind of. We also got some fault tracing to do, I guess. As far as why doesn't the ignition turn off. It's like just constantly on. I bet you it's gonna reset. Yep, now it's gone. Okay, so ignition turns on. Oh, now it works. Well, that's... Yeah. A few issues with the wiring, for sure. I mean, I think that's pretty successful. I call that, I mean, we got lights. I mean, look here, we got a big ground right here, not connected. It's a bunch of things not connected yet, so I'm not surprised that stuff doesn't work correctly.